Guys, this is my personal adjustments I did on this KGB trout to get it to my liking. Everybody likes different, so everybody kind of cater their paint jobs, their hardware, and so on to where their body of water is. So what I did is I got these custom painted by Colorado Custom Lures. Krista the paint whipper, keep my little extra dripper. You know how top dry rock and roll, guys. And I got it painted to the forge on my lake. Also, I did change out split rings and hooks. Kevin, he fishes deeper water. That's probably why he puts those heavier gear in there. He fishes deeper water, probably got bigger giant striper and so on. So I switched mine to a size 4 owner hyperwire split ring, and then I lightened this up to a size 1/0, and these are the owner I want to say STX. I can't recall the actual hook. But I have that. These are lighter wire hooks also, just to keep that bad boy up in the column so it doesn't sink. Trying to keep it suspended, just like a mega bass jerk bait. That's how I fish all my glide bait, guys. That's paired on a 13 fishing. This was important to me because I noticed one thing about this trout that I didn't like. It would make a stutter step on a slower gear ratio. I noticed it with my Hinkle trout a while back when I had that. It would do a glide and then a stutter. A glide and then a stutter, the way I fish. So the way I fish, I like to do reel inputs more than rod inputs on certain things. So I upgraded this to an 8-to-1 gear ratio, not the slower. I went up to an 8-to-1 gear ratio. This is by 13 fishing. It's a heavy duty bulldog drag, so I'm not losing torque like that. I have 20 pound. I downsized my line because I had 25 pound. I didn't like how 25 pound made this swim. So I went to a 20 pound CXX instead. And I use decoy size 4 snaps on this, guys. The same ones I use for my king. And then the rod I have on here is a Shimano. This is the X Pride. It's the EX80XX. So this is their heavy swim bait rod right here. It's rated up to like 10 ounces. So it's really good for this trout. It has more of a stiffer end. So when I do make a rod input, this darts. I'm basically trying to get this to swim similar to my reborns. That's my bread and butter. That's how I like to fish. So that's the reason why I did this pairing. So if you have any questions, definitely hit me up. You know how Top Drive do. Let's go. Let's get out here and have some fun. On the trout, guys. Oh, you mother. One false move. Top drop gonna make them trout great again. That's a trout eater, Bubba. That was painted by Krista, the paint whipper. Keep my little extra gripper. Look at that joker, slayed that trout. Ain't a trout in this lake, but he got smoked. It's a good one. That's not a fucking turtle. Let's go. See him on screen, guys. That's a good one. Good one. Just gotta get them active to chase. That's an even bigger one, guys. That is a giant. This way bigger than the last one. Don't tell me my personal. Look at this giant here. This joker is just built right. It's them built right ones right there, guys. Check that guy out. They just built right. KGB trout, guys. Keep on selling them. I might start plucking them off, y'all, for the dirt low and catch these giants. Stick with it, Bubba. Painted by Krista, the paint whipper. There we go. Got him. His ass slipping on that trout. Lay up. Caught him slipping on that trout, boy. Caught him slipping. What Daniel say? We're gonna make big baits great again. Daniel said it and Rafa said it, so Top Drop gonna do it. Check that guy out. Say he wanted that trout, Bubba. Did he want it? Head first. That's how you want to see him slay it. Mom.